All right, so we're gonna just cover the research once a cruise inquiry comes in. So I was telling Drew that I use Cruise 411 for a baseline just to get an idea of what cruises I want to look into versus going to each supplier's portal and looking at the promotions. I wait to use the promotions until I figure out the three cruises that I want to mess around with, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So, all right, destination, the Caribbean. Um, you can Mexico. Did you say no Bahamas?
No Bahamas, no Mexico.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Cruise length, so 9 to 11 days.
Hmm.
What month do they want to leave?
Let's say January,
This month?
this month.
All right. So let's see. They can take the Amtrak. Did they say how soon?
Uh, it sounded like two. I don't know if he specifically said 2 days. I don't know if they can get. Yeah, it's not hard getting Amtrak tickets out of Richmond to get up to the Eastern Seaboard, up to New York. Uh, but I would say, yeah, we're using 5 days. I think that's good.
All right, cool. And then you said departure port NY.
Yes.
Okay. Are they seniors? Over 55?
He is, that's a great question. He is going to be 60 and she is 59.
All right, so some cruise lines over 55 gets a senior discount. So
Oh, all right.
yeah, so that varies. I know Royal does it, but not every cruise line does it. I don't think Princess does it. So
Okay.
it's okay. We'll still check it. All right, so right now there's one matching cruise, and it looks like it goes towards like the eastern, right? So this one leaves on the 7th. So that's like 6 days from now.
Uh-huh.
Um, it goes to the Dominican Republic, St. Thomas, Martin, St. John, and St. Kitts.
I think he would love that.
Yeah, so I want you to write 11 Night Southern Anthem of the Seas. This is a great ship too. Royal's great. Southern Caribbean, beautiful. It's the bluest of waters. Or wait, is this? Yeah, it says Southern. This is more between Eastern and Southern. So
That's
whatever.
perfect.
Yeah, so this is kind of what he was looking for. But then
Yep.
what I would do is view itinerary, right? So the reason I would do that is because I want to see the staterooms. So almost all gone. It says to call. We're not going to call. We're going to just make a note of that because we can go into their portal, right? Now I'm also going to look for two other options that maybe leave a little later, right? So let's go to the 18th. Let's see what's at the end of the month. All right, so
Okay.
that same cruise, he could either go the 7th or the 18th.
Okay.
All right. Um, and then let's see anything else. Let's look at the 29th. All right, it's that. He has 3 weekends to choose from. That's his cruise right now, if he wants
All
to
right.
go to New York. So, um, pretty easy. Now, what I would do is now I'm gonna go to Royal Caribbean's portal, all right, and see what the deals are and the pricing and everything like that. So, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity Cruises is through Cruising Power. Okay.
Okay.
Um, should be one of the vendors that you guys sign up for when you
Yep.
join. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, once I'm in the portal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search promotions. All right. So under planning tools, search promotions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for that ship and see what's available for those dates, right? So I'm going to start with the first departure date of January 7th, Royal Caribbean, Anthem of the Seas, search. So you're gonna see there's 17 promos for that cruise, all right? For that
Right.
specific ship and the different sale dates. Now, what I
Okay.
would do is I would sort it by best rate. All right. The
All
reason I
right.
sort it by best rate is because I'm going to look at if he wants balcony, I'm going to see what the best rate is for the balcony. Right now, nothing's showing up that's okay. We're going
All
to go to
right.
the next page. See here, the seventh balcony is 1796. That's probably per person, right?
Okay.
Or no, 1978. Sorry, I was on the wrong line this one. So that's like with a 30% discount. But what I would do is I would just be comparing them, right? So, okay, that's for the seventh date. I would see if there were any other dates available that were that pricing or like better than that pricing. It looks like that is the best price. You know, if you compare the other ones, look, this one's almost like double, right?
Yeah.
So that is a really good price, whatever that promotion is. Um, so if I click book now, hold on, I think I did it wrong. Is this helping, Drew?
Oh, very much so.
Okay, good. All right, so this is the cruise. All right, so the book now will give you an error every time. You actually need to go to, I think you have to go to Espresso. Start individual reservation. All right. So to book,
Well, that's intuitive.
yeah, book, you have to go to Espresso. All right. So
Okay.
once you get your promotions, do not click book now, click planning tools Espresso. So now
Okay.
I'm gonna find that cruise, right? Because I want to get what the total price is. The nice thing about Royal is you can get quotes from them, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. So two adults. Does he have loyalty, do you know, with Royal or not?
Let me check. Um, Royal did not come up in our conversation. I believe the answer would be no.
All right, just double check when you get that budget. And
Okay.
then actually let me go back and choose that they're a senior. Do you know if he is ex law enforcement or fire or military?
None of the above.
Okay. All right. So that I typed in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for that promo, right? So I'm going to scroll down because it usually goes from interior to ocean view. Virtual balcony is not something that you want. That's like essentially it's like a screen that looks like there's a balcony. All right. You
Oh,
don't
man.
want you don't want obstructed, right?
Right.
Unless that's all that there's available. I don't know why it says available and then there's a zero. This spacious ocean view, so that's a little window. This one, ocean view, large balcony. This is probably the one that we want. Let me just double check. Okay, so that's likely the one that we want. Now, what I would do is I would also present to him the suite. Try and talk him up
Okay.
to the suite, right? Because that's more money for you too. But in order to like get generalized pricing, I'm gonna click on price quote. Let's see what it pulls up. So I click that one option, right?
Yep.
This is the total. So you're saving him
Wow.
over $4,000,
Wow.
right? And then
Yeah.
your commission would be 80% of 1040.
$800. So
Yep.
that beats a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
Right? Now, if you talk them up, let's see if we talk them up. All right. So that's that quote, which actually I'm going to send this to you. I'm going to e-quote this
Oh,
and
cool.
just see if I can send this to you.
Awesome.
My other peeps that are on, Alyssa and Yvette, is this helping you guys too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. All right. So if I go,
So to kind of summarize then, and
Yep.
to save ourselves time, we go to this cruise 411 to sort of narrow it down instead
Mhm.
of going to 6 different cruise lines.
yes, sir.
And then once you find something, do you then go to the specific cruise line?
Yes.
Okay.
Once you get your 3 cruises, if there were other ships that came up, I would do the same thing for those other lines, right? Maybe it is only Royal. Maybe it is 2 other cruise lines. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to shop their promotions. I will say that Princess, I love Princess, but I hate their back office. So I would recommend if you call, like, Princess is super hard to navigate. Even Sarah, she won't mess with the back portal. She'll just call them.
Oh,
So
wow.
so definitely call them. And then what they can do is you can ask them like, hey, what's the promo for this? This is what my client wants, right? You guys could just talk through it together and they can give you some options and send you those options. And you just have to really apply payment. That's all. So it's kind of nice. All right. So what is your email, Drew?
It's Drew.Beehler, Beehler, and there's a dot between first and last name
Okay.
at gmail.com.
Great. So this is what it's going to send you. All right. So this is kind of neat too. Because you could always forward this to him as well. Like after you talk, just don't make sure you don't forget your planning fee because that's separate. So whatever the price total is, you tell him, say it's 7602, make sure you add 300 on top of that, 79, etc. And then just talk about, yeah, I'm saving over $4,000, right? That it's a no-brainer. You can even make that fee $500. Like, I don't care. You're saving him a lot of money, so might as well charge a higher planning rate. And if he gives you pushback, then you can shave off some money. But that's how you can make a little more upfront too.
Understood.
All right. So see, there's this ship. I would click view details. Or wait, no. I was just looking at the email. All right, so it's sending the email, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when they receive it via email. All right, so view details. So this is what the client would see. And Drew, I literally did the work for you. Like that's you don't even need to go in the portal. If he wants to go away on the 7th, those are the prices. Just let him know if he wants to go away after that. There's the 18th and the 29th available.
Okay.
But they are more expensive. You know that off the bat.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Yep. I
All right.
appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. So, okay, e-quote, right? Let me. All right. So this is how it's done. Departure date, right? Now I'm essentially looking at the different options for the rooms, right? So available staterooms. The ones that I chose are these 2. Okay.
Okay.
Then it also gives other departure dates, what they would cost. Look at,
Oh, nice.
like he's getting such a deal. If he was to do that, they don't even have balconies available. So also sell them on the 7th because they don't even have balconies available for the other cruises. He'd have to get a suite.
For twice the amount. Wow. More than that. Jeez.
So yeah, and that's really it. But try and lock that down tomorrow. I'll be available. I am getting my hair touched up in the morning, so I'm, if anything, I can hop on a quick call with you and help you. But yeah, let's try and get that squared away tomorrow because it's super soon.
All right.
And then what else? Okay, so as far as the gratuities go, right? So say he went with this balcony. I want to see what the commission is actually on that one. All right, so a little more. You probably get like 1,000 from that. All right, cool. So if he chose that one, the gratuities. So if I choose staterooms,
Oh, and she does get seasick, and so he mentioned something about being kind of up towards the forward elevators, which I think I saw you scroll. Yeah, right in that area. Well,
you should that's the only suite that's available. There's only one room. So
wow.
yeah, so they gotta book pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then you would click continue and then shit, no more staterooms available. Hold on. That one's not, now the suite's not available. Now they only have one left of that balcony.
Wow.
Otherwise, it's an ocean view. All right, so staterooms. All right, so that's the one that's available, 9660. Proceed to guest details. So when you scroll down, there should be an option for like gratuities. Here, add.
Insurance and gratuities. Good.
All right, so gratuities are 198 per person.
Okay.
And if he wanted to get insurance, it would be 678 total.
678. Okay.
And then let's see, redeem future cruise credit. I don't know what this is. That's if he has cruise credit to use towards it, kind of like the gift card that you're talking about for Princess. Obviously that wouldn't apply for this scenario, but just so you know. So yeah, and then it'd be review and book. It's pretty easy, to be honest. Royal Caribbean's pretty easy to book.
Yeah.